This is the Riverhawk Sports Nest podcast, talking all things NSU athletics. I'm Sean Solo.
And I'm Captain Morgan.
Brought to you by
NSU Athletics, Precision Consulting Group,
and DJ Sean Solo Entertainment. The Riverhawk Sports Nest is a Rogue Radio Network production.
You can like, follow, share, and enjoy the show. You can listen to Riverhawk Sports Nest on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon Music.
Hi, we are the NSU golf team.
I am Coach Scott Varner.
I am Brett Wilcoxon.
I'm Gabe Repwiggle.
And we always listen to Sean Solo and Captain Morgan on the Riverhawk Sports Nest.
Let's go.
Well, here we are. Once again, it's Monday night. It's Emery's Grill. It is the Riverhawk Sports Nest podcast. I'm Sean Solo.
And I am Captain Morgan.
We are on episode 313.
Let's go.
14.
No.
I thought 13.
The cheer was 14. I've got my episode run sheets already done, so I have to keep things straight.
Okay.
I'm the one that has to keep all this edited, in place. But anyway, enough about that. So it's a podcast here at Emery's. We do this every Monday night at 6 o'clock. You can come watch it live. Ask the players questions. Ask the coach a question if you're here. But otherwise, we just sit here and talk about sport, talk about players, and get to know them and all that good stuff. But we want to thank Emery's for hosting each week. Give us a place to do this, and so it's pretty fun.
Yeah, we really do appreciate it. We got good food, good service, all that good stuff. So Sean and I, both of us, we joined the voice of NSU Athletics with Ori Phillips on the NSU Basketball Coaches Show, which will be aired on Waste Country 102.1 Tuesday night at 7 p.m. The pilot episode will air tomorrow evening. In January, the show will air every week once the team starts conference play. So we're looking forward to that as well. So like we did the Coach Chef show, we're going to talk with Keith and Jay, Coach Ferguson and Coach Havens for the men's and women's basketball team. So we're excited about that. So coming up on the Sportsnet schedule, we're taking a few weeks off here because there's some stuff going on.
Well, we got Thanksgiving coming up.
Yeah.
Semester is going to be over here in a couple weeks. You guys are going to have finals and all that kind of stuff. So we don't want to disrupt, your study habits or lack thereof or whatnot. But anyway, so yeah, we'll come up with a schedule and see what happens there. But we want to, of course, mention our sponsors, Precision Consulting Group, DJ Sean Solo Entertainment, and Emery's Grill. The Sports Nest is a Rogue Radio Network production, and you can watch those Sports Nest episodes on the Rogue Radio Network channel on YouTube. And of course, you can find that link on our Instagram and Facebook page.
And the Sports Nest would not be possible if it wasn't for our current sponsors and Athletic Director Coach John Sizemore. The purpose of our podcast is to talk about all things NSU athletics and to be able to contribute a portion of the sponsorships directly to the NSU athletic program. If you'd like to become a sponsor, we have several packages to choose from. Just reach out and DM us on Instagram, Facebook.
You're not going to give out your phone number?
I'm not going right now. I've been getting some spam.
Uh-oh. Oops.
I gave out my number before, and I've been getting some calls. I'm like, nope. But we have Scott. So Scott Varner is not with us tonight, but we have 3 players from the women's golf team from the NSU Riverhawks golf team. So Sam, would you start out? Tell us who you are.
Well, first, she's a returner.
Yes, she's a returner. So
Slammin' Sammy Maceli. She goes, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Would you mind just telling us what year you are and all that good stuff, and we'll go on down the line here?
Yeah, I'm a senior this year. I'm from Pittsburgh, Kansas, and my major is health and human performance. I have a minor in business.
Very nice.
I'm Jess Parker, and I'm a junior from England, and my major is in marketing.
Major in marketing.
I'm Laia Llorens. I'm from Barcelona, Spain, and my major is cell and molecular biology.
Okay, very good.
All right, cell molecular, huh?
Yeah.
What are you going to do with that afterwards?
I actually don't know. I just like science. So.
Okay, all right. So this is going to be really cool because we've actually reached other parts of the globe because we actually have, we've got players from the UK, Spain, and Australia. So it's cool to see the downloads from other parts of the world. So it's pretty awesome. What part of the UK are you from?
I'm from the Northwest, so Liverpool, Manchester.
I'm a big Beatles nerd, so yeah, that's awesome.
That's where he wants to go.
I know we've got. I know we're here to talk about you, but I have. This is the one thing that's the coolest thing about social media, is that I have met probably about 4 or 5 DJs in the UK. Like, we all talk, we message each other back and forth, sharing videos or whatnot. They are dying for me to come over there and stay with them a week or two, do a couple shows, because I've never been to Europe, and I really want to go bad. So they're like, come on, we'll pick you up from the airport, you can stay with us for a couple days or whatever. One of them lives in Hampshire. The other one's in, I want to say Dorset, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're kind of spread out all over, but it's pretty exciting, so it's pretty cool. So cheers, glad you're here.
I'm going to just come out of the gate and say, what brought you to Tahlequah, Oklahoma from across the pond?
That's a good question.
Yeah?
No, I don't know, I love the golf program here, and it also had the major I wanted to do, so both those add up. That's what brought me here. I didn't really know what Tahlequah was, but I was like, I'm just going to come and see how it goes.
Did Scott call you then? Did he recruit you?
Yeah, kind of, like, we emailed back, like, each other, and then we had a call, and yeah, I liked him a lot as well, so that's why I came.
So you come visit here first, or you just signed up and came?
Yeah, I just signed up and flew out here for my freshman year.
That is some trust and faith right there.
And you're what? How long have you been going here now?
It's my second year, but I'm a redshirt freshman.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you like to do in Tahlequah then?
Well, I don't know. We really love like walking downtown, like to little shops, like going to a lift and all that stuff, and obviously playing golf, like at Cherry and stuff. Yeah.
Have you been trying out the animated golf?
The
that they have down
Tahlequah
there?
tee?
Yeah,
No,
Tahlequah.
we actually haven't. I heard about it, but
Yeah.
we haven't.
Have y'all tried out that? You haven't tried that one out? No.
Yeah.
I mean, they go play real golf. They
They got better. Yeah, they got the real deal there.
Yeah.
So what do you
That
play?
won't be as challenging, I guess.
No. Then you're playing at Cherokee Springs mainly around here, right?
Yeah. We got our NSU range at the city course.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, if we have to like play 18 holes, we go to Cherokee Springs.
Okay. So what brought you here, girl?
Pretty much the same as Laia, really. So I was a transfer. I did my freshman season in a college in Texas, transferred here as a sophomore, and yeah, I just spoke to coach over the phone, liked the sound of it, been to America before, so I was like, let's just give it a go. So that's how I ended up here in Tahlequah.
Wow.
Where were you at in Texas?
I was at a small junior college in Western Texas,
So you got used to the accents that we have pretty quick then,
Yeah.
didn't you? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I did.
Picking up that Oklahoma and Texas slang and twang, I guess.
When you go back home, do people make fun of you for the way you speak? Do you speak like us now when you go back home?
Honestly, no.
No?
When I usually go back home, I'll usually pick up my home accent pretty fast. But
Yeah.
when I'm over here, I'm like, I feel like I'm getting a bit more American, but then I'm like, no, I'm really not.
Right.
Yeah, I don't hear any American out of there unless it's words.
Then you're a sophomore?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior. Okay.
And Sam, what do you said you're a senior now, right?
Yeah.
And what was your degree?
Health and human performance.
Okay. Now, what are you going to do with that afterwards?
That's a great question. I have no idea.
It's still up in the air, right?
Yeah, still on the drawing board for that one. Just gonna enjoy the rest of my year and then I'll figure it out.
Okay, fair
So
enough.
you don't have another year of eligibility. This is your final year for
Yeah,
sure
it's
then?
final year.
Okay. You know where you're going to move after this? Are you going to go back to Pittsburgh, or are you looking for something else?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'd actually like to move like somewhere new, but if all else fails, I'll go back home, I guess.
Yeah.
So how has the season been going for you guys? I know you have had a whole bunch of tournaments here over the past couple months. How's that been going? Have you been playing?
It was a long season, but I mean, it didn't really go exactly how we wanted to, but we had the spring and we're ready for that. But we also had a lot of fun together, and that's what, matters most.
Yeah, I think our team environment is really good. We really support each other, and even though it's not been our great fall, it's still we know we can get it for the spring.
Now, Coach Varner said that who won the Newman Invitational?
I
This
did.
girl.
Okay.
This girl over here. Yeah.
So how was that?
Yeah.
Honestly, it was. I mean, scoring wasn't great, but for me, the golf course fitted because it was like link style up at Teradyne. So for me, it was like being back home really. So went out, shot not great scores, but good enough to win. We were playing in like 30-mile-per-hour winds, so it was just hit it and rip it really. So to be honest, but it was great fun. But yeah, we also got the team win, so it was.
That's awesome.
It was a nice tournament and tough conditions, but we got it done. So.
Yeah.
So where does that leave you for this fall season? As far as, is it two separate? I can't remember. Is it two separate seasons? So you get your fall, and that's done with that one, and then you got your spring, or how does it work?
They like add up each other.
Okay.
But like you have like a break in the middle, like
Gotcha.
a big break. But yeah, they're like the same. Like season.
It's still the whole
it's the
season,
whole
just
season.
two parts.
Yeah.
Okay. I lost my train of thought.
That's what I was trying to see. So you just finished up in October and you're starting back in April?
We'll start like
March.
March. Okay.
first of
Beginning.
February. I think.
Yeah, we start like practicing February and then like
Yeah.
tournaments like beginning of March.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like when you're traveling around? Is that would you rather play here or would you rather travel and play?
Oh no, I love traveling and playing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
great getting in the van, like as great as Tahlequah can be. I mean, I like getting out every now and again and seeing different parts of America. So that's probably one of my favorite parts of being here is being able to go and explore new places. So yeah.
I feel like also with golf, like every time you go to a tournament, you see a new golf course, and like it's just like another experience, more learning as well. So like it's just great to like be around and see more golf courses out here.
Yeah. How about you, Sam?
Yeah, I definitely like to travel.
Yeah. So how far? What's the furthest y'all been then? Where'd y'all go this past season? What was the furthest you went to?
We travelled up to Nebraska early in the season, which was like a long way, but it was a nice golf course. So
Very
It was
nice.
The
yeah,
Nebraska Carney?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. It's where our conference
A
is being
conference
played.
tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, our conference tournament next year is going to be up there. So yeah.
Okay.
What part of the states has the best golf that you've played at?
Arizona.
Arizona?
Hands
What is
down.
it about Arizona? Because I know people do golf trips and everything out to Arizona and to Vegas and stuff like that.
The weather's always perfect.
Yeah.
And the golf courses are always perfect.
Yeah.
And they have in and out.
Yeah.
Gotta get that in and out.
Well, that'll probably answer one of my trilogy questions then on a cheat meal or something. All right. So when you guys are in a break, what are y'all doing? Are y'all just completely getting away from golf, or do y'all still work on your game? Kind of give you some rest, or what are y'all doing?
Usually for me, I usually like focus on my studies, but if I can go out and practice, I will do like just little bits, like nothing too crazy, but like when I go home, I'll see my golf coach, practice over there. But off season, like work on a few swing things, work on like a few technicalities, but just preparing yourself for the upcoming season. It's, yeah.
We had asked the guys last week or the week before when they were on. Why is it? What is your take on why amateurs have such a hard time with the driver and slicing so much? What's your take on that?
I don't know. Like I feel like I'm me personally. I'm a draw player, so.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people like play with slides, and I don't know. It's just like golf is like so like little that a little mistake you do on the swing just gets a big mistake on the ball.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have to practice a lot and like put a lot of hours in to be able to hit the ball where you want.
Yeah. How many hours a week are you guys practicing during the season? Or do you even have time to practice if you're playing so many tournaments?
Well, we have like Tuesday, Thursday practice, which will be like a couple hours, and then like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we'll usually go play a golf course. So quite a lot really when like you add it up throughout the week. So, but yeah, a decent amount.
Yeah, and then add up that to like our own time practice, which like is not like counted, but it's still practice. So yeah, like Saturdays maybe. Yeah. So.
Which course around here do you like the best? I know you got Cherokee Springs and there's trails and city course or whatever, but what are some other ones around this area that you like?
We go to Muskogee a lot, and I think it's tricky, but it's nice to play out. And then what else do we
I think for me, like, it'd be Forest Ridge in Tulsa, which
Yeah.
is about an hour away, but for me, that's probably the favorite course we play, like, locally, like, that we go to.
How often do y'all play that one?
Last year we played it a lot, actually. This year we only really played it in the Tulsa Cup when we played our final tournament, but last year we probably played it 5 or 6 times, so, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. The Cherokee Springs course I've never played. The one in Muskogee, that's where they have that one. They have tournaments over there, right?
Yeah.
And was there a tournament here in the last month or so that was there?
We had our
Just for
home
men?
tournament. Both the men and women had our home tournaments
Yeah,
there.
home
Okay.
tournaments.
How did y'all fare there? How'd you play?
I don't even remember.
I feel like the first round we did really good. Like we actually had a good first round, and then the second round was not very great. But yeah, it's a fun course to play at, but there's a lot of trees.
Fun of trees.
Good at that, yeah.
What's that? So what is the clubs like? What's your favorite club? I'll start with you, Sammy. What's your favorite club that you like to hit? When you know when you have a shot, and like, okay, this is my club, my 56-degree wedge, or my putter, or my driver, or whatever it is.
I like my 5-wood the best.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, you're pretty consistent with the 5-wood.
Yeah.
I am not.
It's the only club I can hit high for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I'll take
Okay.
it.
Very good.
I would probably say my 54 degree never lets me down, so.
Yeah. I think for me it's my 3-wood, because
Yeah.
I play like really long for being a 3-wood, and then when my driver's not working, 3-wood is always a good go-to.
3-wood
that's-
is solid.
Yeah.
That's kind of my thing. My driver sits there in the bag and looks nice, but my utility, like 5-wood or utility driver is utility wood, however you want to call it. That's what I use, but my favorite is my loft wedge.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Oh,
you
my
get
gosh.
me with the 90 yards of green, and I'm like,
I'm
I'm
good.
sticking it with the 10 foot every time.
Yeah, that's my favorite
you
club.
put me on the
Because I don't have
tee.
to think about it. If
Yeah.
I'm up there with the driver or long iron, I'm thinking too much about it.
So I'll tell you. So I haven't golfed in a few years. And I've had some trouble with my wrist, but when I was golfing, I know one time my brother, we'd played the first 9 holes. I was using a driver off the tee, and I was just hooking and slicing. It was horrible. So the second 9, he was like, hey, he's like, let's do $1 a hole. And I was like, okay. Well, then I didn't break out my driver anymore off the tee box. I just used my 1 or my 3 to tee off with, and he was very upset with it, but I could get it straight. You know, and I really don't lose a lot on length by using an iron there, but that was something that I don't know what it is. I guess because of the graphite shaft, maybe. I don't, like you said, every little bit just makes a big difference on that. So, like when I'm driving, sometimes I can really get a hold of it, get 320 yards, but it was very rare that it was straight. Very rare. Trees, water, sand, whatever, So, is there a difference whenever y'all are, when you're teeing off with an iron and, you've got your favorite that you're using there? Is there anything that you really have to know you're doing different on your swing with that club?
No.
No?
Seems to work out fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just make sure I'm aimed right. Should be okay.
See, that's what happens. You got professionals, college players. They don't. It's just natural.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you just hit the ball.
It's-
Yeah, get it. Okay.
Okay, get it. Yeah. Our asses are going. Okay, am I too far up? Am I too far back? Are my hands over? It's just it's 1,000 different things they've been doing. Probably.
Don't bend the left arm. Bend the right, not the left arm.
I told the guys last time if I could play every dog leg right, I would be golden. But how long have y'all been playing golf? When did y'all get started, and who got you started?
In my case, I used to play tennis when I was really young, but then I quit and I started golf when I was like 10, because all my family plays golf, like my grandpa, my parents, like both my parents and my dad played, my brother played as well. So yeah, that's why I got into golf.
Okay.
For me, I was 7, I want to say, and it was mainly my dad and my granddad. And then when I turned 11, I was like, actually started taking it seriously, got my handicap, and just worked away from there. So yeah.
Yeah. For me, I've been playing since I can remember, and it was my dad and all of his friends that got me really into it.
It's always the dads and the grandpas that always get you started.
Are you all right-handed?
Yes.
Okay, so there's no southpaws there swinging. Do you have any southpaws on the team?
There's one on the guys team.
Yeah, Caden?
Yeah, Caden.
Caden, yeah.
Okay.
No, every time I see a lefty, you're doing it wrong. Your clubs are broken or something.
Yeah.
How does the, as far as the scholarships, I'm going to ask some questions. There's like scholarships and NIL, that's all kind of, the NIL is still kind of new. But how does it work in golf as far as the recruitment, getting you in? Do you have full scholarships and that kind of stuff? Is it partial or like how does that work?
The whole scholarship works where, like, obviously, like, coach will watch you, like, assess your game, and then he'll, like, offer you, like, scholarships based on, like, your talent levels and, like, where you are and things like that. But, yeah, you can get really good scholarships and things like that. So, yeah, there's
And
definitely a lot of
the
opportunity.
NIL money's not really come through just yet, right?
Not
That's still
really
kinda
for
new.
golf.
Yeah, they're still
Yeah.
figuring that out, I think, here. And they're starting to get it going, but
Yeah.
it's something
Hadn't
that's...
trickled down to you guys yet, huh?
No. No. You have to do some fundraising, and we just talked to Cheer before this, and they had to do a lot of fundraising and stuff. So, are you responsible for some of your own stuff?
Thankfully, no. Coach Varner works really hard to get us the funding that we have. Thankfully, he does it all for us, and he does a really good job.
That's good. That's good. I love Coach. I love talking to him. He's definitely a talker.
Yes, he is. So that's why I'm glad we just got the players here,
like, if
because
he's gonna be
otherwise
in
he'll
the
just
night-
talk the whole time.
Yeah, I was like, if he's going to be on the night, we need to go an extra 30 minutes.
I need to make sure the memory card is clear.
Yes. Yeah.
Need all the space. Well, shall we do our fun little segments?
Yeah, let's kick him off.
Did you get a question for this one? Or
I'm good for this one.
you're good for this one? Okay.
Couldn't come up with the cheer question. It's just not really my cup of tea necessarily. But golf, yeah, I can come up with.
Okay. So, here we got to do my sound effects. So this segment is called the Sean Solo Trilogy. It's not Sean Solo, the Star Wars guy, but it's not Star Wars questions, so don't worry. So I'm going to ask you 3 questions, all of you, so you can answer them. These are not trivia, so there's no wrong answers, okay? And Sam, you already know what this first answer is going to be, but what is your favorite cheat meal?
I don't know. Probably I'll take Chick-fil-A right now.
Chick-fil-A,
Yeah,
okay.
being here, Chick-fil-A for sure.
I'd have to agree, Chick-fil-A.
So we all be first in line when that one opens up?
Oh yeah.
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 Sam?
Well, I do like In-N-Out, but right now, I would say the hot and spicy chicken ramen cups.
Nice and simple and easy, okay.
Hot and spicy. Okay.
All right. So question 2. What is your current or last show that you binge watch?
I'm watching right now Grey's Anatomy. Yeah.
Okay.
The last series I watched was called The Gentleman on Netflix.
Okay.
Definitely recommend.
Okay.
I'm currently watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
That's one I never watched, but it looks
Great
hilarious.
show.
Yeah.
Great show.
Okay. So question 3. What would be your walkout song on the tee, on hole number 1? What would be your walkout song?
I'll say Welcome to the Jungle.
Okay. Guns N' Roses, all right.
I'd want to say Thunderstruck, AC/DC.
Oh.
Okay, we're going rock. I like it.
I guess Rooster by Alice in Chains.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
You're gonna get the hype up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hype.
I like it.
Yeah, I'd be scared.
Yes.
Okay, well, there you go. There's the Sean Solo Trilogy. So thank you for participating.
Very good.
Captain,
Yes.
your turn.
Next, we've got Walk the Plank with Captain Morgan. If you get the question right, you can stay on board and have a figurative Captain Morgan shot. If you're 21 or older, if you're not, please do not.
We don't
If
encourage
you get it wrong,
underage drinking.
yeah, we're not encouraging drinking. If you get it wrong, you have to walk the plank.
So this one is a
Oh,
trivia question.
This one is a trivia question.
All right.
All right, so I'm gonna go. This is gonna be. I'm gonna go way back here, but I'm gonna ask what golfer first achieved a modern career Grand Slam, meaning winning all 4 majors championships in their career. The first person who achieved a modern career Grand Slam, and what modern is almost 100 years ago. I'll tell you that was in '35. So no Tiger.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I have no clue.
Okay, I'll do multiple choice then.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta think of some old golfers here.
What you think of Nelson?
Here we go. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh. Tiger Woods, obviously you know his son. Jack Nicklaus, Gary Player, Ben Hogan, or Gene Sarazen. Gene Sarazen, Ben Hogan, Gary Player, or Jack Nicklaus.
No.
Jack.
If I had to say something, I'd say Gary, but I don't know.
You say who?
Gary,
Gary Player?
Gary Player, yeah.
Okay.
I'd say Ben Hogan.
Okay.
I'd say Ben Hogan.
All right. Man, somebody's getting all wet, walking the plank all the way
Uh-oh.
along.
All of them?
All of them.
All of them.
Great.
Swimming with the fishes.
Swimming with the fishies. So it's Gene Sarazen, so 35. So I know that Jack Nicklaus, whenever I was being raised, I mean, I'm 50 years old now, but I remember watching him when I was a kid. And I think Gary Player was a little before him.
I thought he was during that same time period.
He might have been there, right in there. That might have been in there. But yeah, it was.
I would have said Ben Hogan if I was guessing, man.
Gene Sarazen. So he was the first one to do it back in 1935. So,
Okay, well,
so
that's
now you know. He was also known as a squire.
whatever that means.
Well, it usually means an attorney, but I don't know.
Well, all right. Well, there's the walk the plank with the captain. Do you guys have any last parting words or any messages to your family that are across the pond or
Yeah.
down in South America?
Yeah, my parents are gonna probably get see this, so hi.
I guess hi to my parents as well if they decide to watch. But
Okay.
I think we're gonna have to get together and maybe play at the Talaquah Tee. That would be fun one night, wouldn't
I've
it?
been wanting to go.
Yeah, I haven't been.
At least
yet.
I wouldn't have to chase a ball all over the place.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that's would be the benefit for being an amateur player.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, ladies, thank you again for being here.
Thank you.
Thank
Greatly
you.
appreciate it.
Yeah, thank y'all. Appreciate it. Y'all did great. Thank you.
thank you.
See, it wasn't so bad, right?
You went
All right,
great, yeah.
we'll stop on that note
Yeah,
then.
let's stop on that note. Cut that
All
out.
right, well, there's another episode in the books for us. I'm Sean Solo.
And I'm Captain Morgan.
It's been the Riverhawk Sports Nest. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.